Louis Vuitton is the most popular and world's leading international fashion brand that was founded in the year 1854. It is now renowned as the most valuable luxurious brands, which provides a variety of products to its customers ranging from luxurious leather bags and other leather goods. Despite all this success, who would have thought that the founder of the top-tier fashion brand was started by a previous homeless boy who was homeless in his teenage years with no money, and a representation of a real rags to riches person. Welcome to the Business Rundown, and today's video we'll be talking about a little story of the most successful businessman that started from scratch. Curious to know? Let's find out. Louis Vuitton, the great founder of the Louis Vuitton fashion brand, was born on August 4th in the year of 1821 in Ancay, located in East France. Ancay was a small hamlet, which was a mountainous, heavily wooded Jew region in eastern France. He grew up in a poor family and working middle-class group, and his ancestors were joiners, carpenters, farmers, and milliners. His father, Xavier Vuitton, was a farmer, and his mother, Caron Galliard, was a milliner, the one who makes and sells hats for a living. At his early age, exactly at the age of 10, his mother, Caron, passed away, and his father remarried. This might surprise you, but this story is like a mirrored version of the fictional fairy story of Cinderella, because Louis's stepmother was a wicked and harsh as the stepmother in Cinderella, the villain. Because of Louis's stubbornness, which was due to the stepmother's attitude to him and bored by the poverty life in Ancay, he decided to leave and run away, going to the capital of France, Paris. At the age of 13, on the first day of tolerable weather in the spring season of the year 1835, Louis went home alone, and on foot he traveled to Paris. His journey going to Paris wasn't easy, as he traveled for more than 2 years, and along his journey he was taking odd jobs and work to feed himself along the way to Paris. He was in such a very difficult situation, as he didn't have shelter to sleep in. He was just staying and sleeping either in the woods or wherever he could find a shelter. This isn't just a simple journey of Louis, as the distance from Ancay to Paris is approximately 371 kilometers or 230 miles. And he takes note that he did this only by walking. It took 3 years, and at the age of 16 in the year 1837, he arrived at the capital city in the midst of the Industrial Revolution that had produced a long list of paradoxes, including astounding, magnificent, and extreme poverty, fast growth, and deadly diseases. Although there are lots of hindrances and bad stories pertaining to Paris, Louis was eager to go there and seek opportunity. And he was not wrong, because the Fergus Mason, a biography, stated there was a lot of wealth floating around the city of Paris. The young teenage Louis was taken as an apprentice in the workshop of Monsieur Marekel, well known for his successful boxmaker and packing business. The demand for their product was at a high peak during that era. You know why? Because in the 19th century Europe, boxmaking and packing was a highly reputable and an urban craft, and at the time, boats, railways, and horse carriages were common modes of transportation, and that created a need for sturdy or durable luggage to carry the passengers' baggage safely. Before continuing the story, let me explain to you what a boxmaker and packer does with their job. A box maker and packer are the one who creates or crafts the boxes used for travel and or the storage of different things. Just a quick break. If you are watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Now, getting back to the story of Louis Vuitton, his story in the workshop of Monsieur Marekel is about making custom-made boxes to fit the goods they store and personally loaded and unloaded the boxes. It took only Vuitton a few years to be so skilled and gain such a reputation in Paris. It took only Vuitton a couple years to be so skilled and gain such a reputation in the Paris fashionable class. In simple terms, Louis became more popular in the fashion industry because of his skill and classified him as one of the city's premier practitioners or well-skilled in his craft. In the history of Paris, Napoleon Bonaparte was written in their history as he staged and started a coup d'etat in Paris. And exactly 1 year after he successfully gained control of the country, gaining the title of Emperor of the French under the regal name Napoleon III. What does this stage coup d'etat deal with the story of Louis? Does it have a connection in his story? Absolutely yes, because fate resides with Louis in another time. The reestablishment of the French Empire under Napoleon III showed to be extraordinarily fortunate for the young Vuitton. The wife of Napoleon, the Empress of France, who was Eugenie de Montijo, a Spanish countess, was interested in hiring Louis for making of her own personalized luggage. Upon making the emperor, Eugenie hired Louis as her personal box maker and packer and branded him packing the most gorgeous clothes in an amazing style. This also opens abundant opportunities for Louis, as her connection with the Empress provided him a gateway to a class of elite and royal clients who could seek for his services. It is a super astonishing story, but this is only the start of the entrepreneurial career of Louis Vuitton. Moving forward in the year of 1854 of April 22nd, Vuitton married Perriot, and after a few months, he left Monsieur Mourechel's shop and opened his own box making and packing workshop in Paris. The sign outside of the shop stated, "Securely packs the most fragile objects, specializing in packing fashions." After 4 years of opening his own shop in the year 1858, Louis debuted entirely new trunk innovation. Instead of a leather material, it was made of a gray canvas that was lighter and more durable and less impenetrable by both water and odors. The new innovation was inspired by having it more stackable than the previous ones, because the previous trunk or luggage was in a dome-shaped design, meaning it can't be stacked, can be placed on top of each other, resulting in more space consumed. The new innovation of Louis's trunk were in rectangular design or flat shape that can't be conveniently stacked and more space efficient than other designs. And this is one considered by most commenters as the birth of modern luggage. And a quick trivia for you guys: did you know that the Empress Eugenie, from whom Louis worked with before and while of Napoleon III, had one of the newest designs, a rectangular luggage of Vuitton? His trunks proved an immediate business success, and by the advances in transportation and expansion of travel, it placed an increasing demand for his luggage, mainly his trunks. In the year 1859, he expanded into a larger workshop in Asnières, a village located outside of Paris. As this business is evidently growing and booming, he received a personal order not only from the French royalty, but also from Khedive of Egypt, who is Ismail Pasha. But despite all the progress, we all know that there's no successful business without encountering hindrances or challenges. In the year 1870, Vuitton's business was forced to stop because of an outbreak of the Franco-Prussian War and the ensuing siege of Paris that resulted in a horrific civil war that destroyed the French Empire. And after that, on January 28, 1871, when the siege had finally ended, when Louis returned to his shop at Asnières, he saw that his shop was destroyed. Also, his staff dispersed and his equipment was stolen. By his courage and eagerness to pursue his success, he immediately devoted himself to restoring his business, and within a month, he had built a new shop as 1 Rue Scribe, which now focuses on luxury products. Rue Scribe was located in the heart of the new Paris and was the new starting point for Vuitton. And in 1872, he introduced a new trunk design. A simple yet luxurious new design gained attention to the elites of Paris and is now growing as the most luxurious brand in the fashion industry. For 20 years, he continued to operate his own store in Rue Scribe, innovating high-quality, luxurious luggages, and at the age of 70, he died on February 27, 1892. But despite the death of the founder, his son, Georges Vuitton, continues his dad's luxury on the luxurious brand of LV. As it grows, they divulge into luxury, leather, and lifestyle brands with such different varieties and products. Now, the most valuable luxury brand in the world, Louis Vuitton, is a branch of the LVMH through their partnership with Moet Hennessy. Leather goods, handbags, trunks, shoes, watches, jewelry, and accessories are among its offerings, with a brand value of $1.2 billion in 2020. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. But before that, we'd like to know, what are your thoughts and insight about the story of Louis Vuitton? Let us know in the comments, like this video, and make sure to subscribe to this channel for more amazing videos just like this, and we'll see you in the next one.